Hi there, Lloyd Machedo speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. The date is 20th February 2018. Time right now is 4:24 in the morning. All right. This is my 5th month post-surgery bariatric surgery update. For those of you who do not know, on 20th September 2017, I had my bariatric surgery completed, and today being the 20th of February, so it's been September, October, November, December, January, February, 5 months since I completed my surgery. Now, just to give you an idea how much weight did I lose, let me just go to calculator. So I was 108 kgs before the surgery, and today I'm at 80.4. So 108 kgs minus 80.4. So I've lost 27.6 kgs. Initially, the first month I was losing weight rapidly. Like I was losing like 5 kilos, 10 kilos. It was going like crazy. Now, however, it has slowed down considerably. It's not like before. I think the first month I lost like 10 kgs. No, yeah, the first month was like 10 kgs. Second month was like 7, and then it kind of slowed down. Like the entire month I was sticking my weight, and I kept seeing the weighing scale fluctuate, like 81.6, then 81.9, 81.6, 81.9, then 81.4, then 81. It would keep going on. So I'm just careful how I go about. Just to give you the other updates in terms of my diet and everything else. I still cannot eat as much as before. I really cannot eat much as before. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll put up a video and show you how much I eat and the exact amount that I eat. Like for example, just now before I start, I try to finish off a cup of coffee. That is this much. I normally can have only this much. Say this much. Yeah, I normally can have only this much. In terms of noodles, Memi noodles or Coca noodles, I can have one, and that is one plain with a little bit of water, and maybe I can push myself to have with an egg, that is a boiled egg. Just put the egg inside and just stir it when it's hot. However, if I try 2 packets of noodles, I cannot eat that. Or if I have 1 packet of noodles with 2 eggs. To give you an idea, before I could have like 3 packets of noodles and 2 or 3 eggs at one go. I could eat, along with that, I could eat some other dish. To make you understand what was my diet before, let's say I would get up in the morning, I would have like 4 sandwiches of peanut butter and jam with cheese. 4 sandwiches. We are talking of 2 bread slices, 4 like that. So 4 into 2 bread slices. So that's quite a huge amount I would eat. Following that, I would have something for lunch. Lunch would be like a plate of chicken, a plate of rice, a plate of something else like pork, salad at the side. There would be a soup. So it was more like a king's feast. But today when I eat small bits. Like I eat a little bit of cheese, then I feel hungry, I eat a little bit of fruit, then I eat a little bit of something. So it's broken down. The thing which I can eat without any problems is, like, I have this energy bar, which is yogurt and nuts it's like a chewy bar. I can have that. I can have 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Chocolates, before I could eat a lot of Snickers, a lot of Twix, a lot of Bounty. I had the sweet tooth. I could drink like 4 to 5 Red Bulls, one after another. Even the coffee that I used to drink like a really thick coffee with condensed milk, thick milk with lots of sugar, a lot of coffee. It used to be a really thick shake, and it used to be really large. Along with that, I would have, let's say, a burger, a massive burger. From Starbucks, you get the sandwiches. Today, I just cannot have that. I don't have that sweet tooth anymore. I just feel it's a bit too much for my system. And Red Bull, I can have maybe 1, and that's about it. With regards to food, I did try having rice with, being an Indian, I have rice with water, that is kanji, that's as we call it, a rice porridge, that's how people call it, but just boiled rice with water. I before the operation, I used to love having like at least 4 bowls of rice with water along with pickle and dry fish and meat, okay, spicy meat. I could have at least 4 large bowls. We are talking such large bowls. Today it's limited to half a bowl, and because I'm having food with water, I start feeling the dumping syndrome. Like you just feel it rushing into your system. You feel the energy, and then you start feeling the pain in your stomach here, and then I have to go and lie down so the force is not pushing the food down. And many a times if I have like thick milk, really thick milk with sugar, the dumping syndrome acts again. What is the dumping syndrome? Where you feel a super high peak of sugar, and some people feel pain, some people feel like suffocation, like as if you have been kicked in the stomach like 10 times or something. You can hardly like breathe. It's not like you're dying for breath. You're like, oh, baby, and you just lie down. So I just go lie down, and mostly I just try to sleep for 15-20 minutes. I just lie down. So the energy goes really high, and then it comes crashing down. So that's another thing I really I discovered. So I cannot have rice and water like before along with other dishes. Even bread. I tried having egg with 2-3 egg fries with 3 egg fries with toast. As soon as I finished the first piece of bread and the egg, which was just scrambled egg, I started to feel heavy again. So it forces you. This operation forces you to really eat how much is required, and only in bits. And when you eat, you have to eat slowly. So those days are gone where I would look at a movie and I could eat like no one else's business. Those days are gone, and I'm glad about it because I feel light. Another thing which I did discover, I might share with you a few photographs. Let me get that sorted out. My body is shrinking. Being a bodybuilder for so many years, I had thickness of muscle. I was really big and thick because I was a powerlifter. My legs used to literally touch, near my thighs. They used to literally touch. Now I can see like a gap in between my legs. So it's like the models, they have the gap between their legs. So not that I look like a model, but my legs are shrinking. And before, my tattoos used to look like prominent or something really big. Now, now they look kind of like on a small, fragile leg. My entire body, my shoulder bones can be seen. My mass is decreasing. Before I had thickness of the arms, now it's shrinking. You can make out from my shirt, I look like shrunk down. Before I used to be like big. If you check my previous videos, I had a really puffy face. Now I don't have that anymore. So that I'm losing muscle mass, and I'm pretty aware of it. So I'm being pretty strict about having my vitamins and minerals and low blood count. Also, I need to be careful of that. Energy levels. I would say energy levels are also getting affected. Before, I could be awake like the whole day, 2 days, and I didn't have to worry. I could keep dumping coffee into my system, keep having coffee after coffee. But today I can't do that. If I have more than 1 coffee, I feel tired. It's like going through a normal cycle. So I'm pretty aware of the fact that my energy levels are not as high as before. Food I can have, like as of now, my favorite foods are cheese. I love cheese, especially the really the one which is 36 months old cheese. The really brittle kind of cheese, hard cheese. I like that very much. I can have cheese. I can have those energy bars, but which are not loaded with tons of sugar. But yes, it needs to have nuts, lots of nuts. I like having coffee, espresso, with not too much of milk. I did have a hot cup of tea yesterday. It's a Thai tea with the condensed milk. One was okay, so I'm not too sure how would I feel, because sometimes what happens is I tend to have this new dish which kind of feels, wow, it's absorbing by my system, but then the following day I realize, no, I can't keep up with this. Noodles, which is my favorite. I can have only half a packet or one packet. I have to eat slowly. Fruits, I can eat as much as I like. Egg, if it's boiled, it's okay, but I shouldn't rush. I should have it slowly. Meat, fish is okay. Pork is okay. Beef is okay, but not too much. You're talking of literally, it's like a handful. Soups are okay. Soups are pretty okay. I cannot have chocolates. I cannot have sweets. I've lost the taste for it. I don't feel like having that. Ice creams, if I have a bit too much, more than 1 cup, then I start getting problems. And every time you think of having food, because food is your comfort factor, the pain starts getting to your head. Those beautiful memories of eating delicious, thick ice cream with whatever toppings are there, they kind of get replaced with this. Okay, if I have this, I'm going to feel terrible after some time. So, you stop. So overall, it's been 27.6 kgs. I'm still at 80.6. I hope to reach 79. That would be a massive achievement. I also have this high on my agenda, that is start jogging or walking, so that I want to lose my ideal weight that I'd be happy with. The ideal weight would be 69 kilos. That would be the lightest I've ever been. 79 would be the targeted weight that I had during the days I was muscular, I was healthy, and I was a triathlete. So next month, most probably, you would hear me talking more about walking. Yes, starting a little bit of exercise, not too much. Just did, I used to just do push-ups, or not many, and abdominal crunches. So that's the update which I want to give you with regards to my bariatric surgery. Once again, for those of you who want to get a surgery done, if you want to get it done in India, you can either contact me or you can contact the doctor directly. Is Dr. Tom Babu and Dr. Nandakishore Dukipati. They are both, he's a gold medalist. They're pretty well known in Kochi, Kerala. Dr. Tom Babu is very well respected. Amazing guy. He's the CEO of the hospital. Great experience, and I really was able to enjoy the experience of losing weight. So anyway, this is my experience. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. So this is month number 5, lost 27.6 kgs. And this is me signing off for now. Any questions, let me know. Live from Machedo.com, saying goodbye for now. Take care.